Here I am. So welcome to this week's weekly forecast. I'm Vicki Haspels, a conscious mystic, and every week I bring you guidance from the world of spirit using my tarot cards and Mythic Tarot. So every week I choose 6 cards and I interpret those cards to give you some guidance about what to expect and the energy of the week coming. So we've got for week commencing March 28th, 2022. I'm going to shuffling the deck as we speak, and I'm going to choose 6 cards because it's going to be a surprise to me as much as it is for everyone else. So I hope you've had a great week. It's been an interesting couple of forecasts. I found that resonated really well with the cards that have been drawn. Some, even if they sound a little bit sort of harsh, it's been a good way to clear energy and to move forward. It certainly has helped my state of mind, or my state of who I am being. So I'm just going to check. I've got 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So let's begin. So the first card we're looking at, card number 1, is the like our conscious self, or where we are right now, how we're feeling. That it's what we know. So we have the Strength card that's coming up. This is a great card for like feeling that you can achieve anything, but that you can also draw in the I guess the assets that you need, or the things that you need in the physical world in a very real way. It means that you can pull in those things that you need, or find them, or they're going to turn up. It means that we have a great deal of confidence that the world is, or the universe, or the world is going to provide. I'm just getting a little bit of anxiety around this card because I'm wondering why we need to be as strong this week, what's coming up. So there's going to be some anxiety around why we feel we need to have this much strength with us to see out the week ahead. So the next card we're looking at is the card for what our subconscious, or what our guides are influencing us to, and giving strength to that strength card. They're boosting the energy and the meaning behind the strength card and what that means for us. So this card we have is the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands energy that's being provided to the strength card is freedom of expression. So not only putting those two, like even before looking at the other cards, putting these 2 cards together, the freedom of that our guide, or our soul energy, is about moving us forward and saying to us, you know what, you can do this, you can say this. There's a clear path ahead. So not only do we have everything we need in our physical world, or our physical selves that we can draw on, there is a clear path ahead. I'm thinking that the anxiety comes from the fact that there's no excuse anymore, guys, about moving forward. That we can't just say, oh, but this or but that, I'm not ready, whatever. That's not the case. Everything is ready to go. So let's have a look and see what fears we're facing, what lessons we're learning this week. Follow your passion. So if the way forward is about what you're passionate about, again, it's going to come in. Oh my God, it's free. There's a free path for me to move into what I love to do and who I am. That's freaky. So we wait and we work so hard towards it. And then when it's presented to us, it's like, oh, because you know why? Life's going to change. Once you step into your passion and following your heart, life changes and aligns with who you are and your best, like to be your best self. So, and that requires sometimes some sacrifice. That we lose things, we lose people, we lose jobs, we lose whatever. But to the best part of ourselves. And it's the not knowing that makes it a little bit scary. So, but so far, so good. Let's have a look what our response is going to be to this. We're going to say, hey, look how good I am. This is a card of achievement, not that you're going to achieve. It's going to say, look, these are the things that I can absolutely do. So why not put them on display and say, hey, look how fabulous I am, because you want to show the world. And not only show the world, waiting for them. They're not going to come and step up to you. You're going to walk into them and say, hey, this is how good I am. I actually want to step into this path because this pathway is now clear for me. I've got all the things that I need to achieve here. I'm following my passion. what about it? But that's our response. We're going to step up and say, hey, look how good I am. So far, so good. I love it. This requires a lot of courage, right? Maybe I'm feeling a bit anxious because I need that courage to do that this week. It's like, oh my goodness. Okay. So let's have a look at the what the future holds. What does this mean? Like, we're doing all these things. We're stepping up. We're saying, hey, look how great I am. We've got the energy behind us saying, hey, pathway's clear. You've got everything you need to do this. What are you going to do? So what does that mean for our future? What changes are going to happen? What's going to happen around us? Well, so it just means quick changes. Expect that. No wonder there's anxiety around it, because the shifts and changes that you're looking for, that moving forward, that you've been waiting around for so long, you, me, everybody has been waiting for so long to happen, just going to happen like that. So that's why the anxiety is sitting there, is because those not only stepping into your passion, recognizing that you've got these great talents, that you can do this, it's just going to open everything up, and you're going to have to step into it straight away. I'm going to have to step into it straight away. No more excuses. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. So anyway, looks like no, there's no choice this week. It's going to happen. So the spirit self, what does it mean for our soul journey? What does it mean for our karmic contract? Look at this card here. Taking on too much. What does that mean for our soul self or our spirit self? That means that the responsibility that we feel that we place on ourselves as souls or spirit is going to be challenged. What is it that, if we're following our passion, if we're looking at and recognizing that path ahead is so clear and that we've got everything we need to do that, why are we carrying around a lot of other stuff that doesn't actually matter? So we get to make a decision to shed those things. It's going to come into the light about the either the karmic stuff that we've been carrying around that we can let go of. It's the stuff that we have control of. So our spirit selves are going to shed a lot of those responsibilities that we think we need to carry around with us, and we now think, you know what, we make a decision about what to let go. Are we going to carry all that like past karmic stuff around with us, or are we going to shed it? We've got an opportunity to make that decision, because it's going to be right up there. We can't follow our passion, we can't follow our path and just leap into all of that with all this other stuff that we're carrying around. So it's about letting go now, and really just, it's about doing it for ourselves, not doing it for any other reason other than for our own personal self-satisfaction. So that's the week ahead. Thanks for joining me. My name's Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic. Thank you for joining me for the weekly forecast, and have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye. See you guys next week, with love from me.